stated in Ethiopia policy statement as a general debate this year. The prevailing atmosphere of the rival should not be normalized. Development and the climate finance must be scaled up. Humanitarian cooperation should be enhanced with the right balance between development and emergency intervention. Human rights should be promoted based on the principle of objective independence and non-selectivity. We also acknowledge the United Nations indeed called upon the face events that greatly exceed its power and capacity. In this light, we reiterate our support for ongoing initiative by Secretary General to introduce organizational reform. However, in line with Africa's long-standing call, Ethiopia emphasizes the need for more decentralization and the deployment of institutional and financial capacity to Global South, where the UN has most of its programs.
In a special way, we commend the government and the people of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia for their steadfast partnership, gracious hospitality, and a firm commitment to the ideals of the United Nations. Ethiopia's leadership and generosity as host of the ECA and as a champion of multilateralism continue to inspire our collective work for peace, development, and unity across the continent. I also wish to extend heartfelt appreciation to the international community, the diplomatic corps, colleagues across the United Nations family, and all of you here for your continued collaboration and support. Together, we have advanced United Nations mission in Ethiopia and across Africa, from peacekeeping and humanitarian action to the realization of the Sustainable Development Goals.
The international community is somehow crippled by conflict of interest. The growing gap between global influential actors reflects on the poor performance of our organizations. However, no one should question the relevance of the multilateral system represented by the United Nations, the African Union, the European Union, the Arab League, and many other organizations. The African Union Commission remains committed to the promotion of a vibrant and dynamic multilateralism. The United Nations and the African Union are two sisterly organizations bound to each other by the same covenant, reaching the goals of the two intertwined agendas, Agenda 2063 of the African Union and the Agenda of the United Nations, the SDGs 2030. It is our prime responsibility to uphold the values of solidarity, peace and security and development in the best interest of our nations.